And this weekend, it gives you exactly this: a distance from the noise, time to think, time to act, and space to become for the next 48 hours, right? No alcohol, no doom scrolling, no meaningless distractions, no people draining your energy. How can you use silence to expose your truth? Most people, they stay distracted because clarity would force action. Your body, it's a gateway to momentum. When you feel the strength in your body, your mind, it starts believing again. Discipline, it creates confidence faster than this motivation that you're ever seeking will. Ask yourself, what's working? What's draining me? What habits are quietly destroying my future? What conversations do I need to have? What energies do I have around me do I need to push away? What excuses am I making just thinking that I'm protecting myself? You don't need all this information. You just need honesty. All right, let's go. If you're tired, not feeling fit, tired, and I'm going to focus, tired, and having the life that you deserve. This is your place to be. I'm Jason Yarusi. Today, let's talk about transformation. You know, we think that we need years, months, weeks, sometimes decades to become the person that you truly think you should be or truly desire to be. Yet, what if I could tell you that in a single weekend, you can make a transformation just to change your entire life? Let's just break it down, like, right, your mind, your body, your habits, the direction, just to be intentional for the next 40 hours. And now this isn't about motivation. It's about interruption, discipline, and finally, just raising your standards. For some time now, you've probably repeated certain habits through in your week, through in your weekend, right? And just how you go and how you reset. And sometimes you do a great job in one format and do a horrible job in the other. Sometimes it's about taking years to just try to make a change that you ultimately could just make in a minute. Think about your weekend. Do you do a great job during a week with your mind, your body, your soul, and then just terrorize yourself by staying out too late, drinking, horrible eating, just horrible patterns throughout the weekend, and just completely disrupt it? And most people could do just one thing differently, one decision, one standard, one interruption, and it's all it takes just to become something different. You don't need 10 years to change your life. You need one weekend to stop negotiating with yourself. And this is about compressing transformation, not motivation, not hype, just an absolute reset. People drift for years thinking that they need this perfect time, that while all they have to do is look at their habits and see if their habits are just quietly destroying their future. One intentional weekend can just reset your body, your environment, your standards, your vision. It can adapt your identity of who you actually know you are. Your life changes when your environment changes. It changes when your inputs change, your standards change, both positive and negative. Your actions finally match the person that you keep saying that you want to become. It's so simple, but hard to look at yourself in the mirror and say, what I'm doing right now, is that entailed to be the person that I want to become? The action, the habits, is this a person who I truly desire to be? Most people, you already know what to do. You just haven't created that interruption to just break the pattern. And this weekend, it gives you exactly this: a distance from the noise, time to think, time to act, and space to become for the next 48 hours, right? No alcohol, no doom scrolling, no meaningless distractions, no people draining your energy. How can you use silence to expose your truth? Most people, they stay distracted because clarity would force action. Oh, you got to wake up early. You got to train hard. You got to sweat. You got to hydrate. You got to eat clean. All the things you know to do, but you have to actually do them. Your body, it's a gateway to momentum. When you feel the strength in your body, your mind, it starts believing again. Discipline, it creates confidence faster than this motivation that you're ever seeking will. Ask yourself, what's working? What's draining me? What habits are quietly destroying my future? What conversations do I need to have? What energies do I have around me do I need to push away? What excuses am I making just thinking that I'm protecting myself? You don't need all this information. You just need honesty. Not 50 changes, one. One thing you can stop tolerating, one standard you raise, one move you can. You know, the people who change their lives are usually the people who finally just got tired of their own excuses. Just one day just said, you know what? I suck. I'm being horrible. I'm being awful. I am the common denominator to all my problems. No more. And this weekend, it's not the transformation, it's the direction that you're seeking. Map out your mornings, your workouts, your finances, your relationships, your business goals, and even, look at how you are spiritually. Winners, we stop hoping and we start building structure. It's the point of your life that it's time to take action. It's time to take control. Talk about how some of the biggest momentums in life happen in very small windows. One conversation, one workout, one decision, one realization, just one weekend where you finally decided that enough is enough. And that's this weekend. People think transformation is just dramatic, but usually it's pretty quiet. Just one person up early in the dark, doing the work when no one's around to give them validation. It's someone just waking up and deciding, I just can't keep living like this. You don't need to become a different person this weekend. You just need to stop the version that's holding you back from the future. Stop allowing that person to hold you hostage. By Monday, your problems, they're probably going to still exist. Your responsibilities, yeah, they're still going to be there. Your challenge, it may still be real, but you will be different because you will be the one ready to change because you've set new standards and your life, it's eventually going to follow and start keeping up the pace. All right, that's what I have for you today. I'm Jason Yarusi. This is the Little Witch Podcast. If you can do something for us, go down there and leave us an honest rating and review. It continues to help get this show out to the masses. And if you are not subscribed over on YouTube, go over there and hit that subscribe button. All right, let's go.